Hello everyone. We're going to play in our Essential Elements book and we're going to do page 5. So get out your Essential Elements book and turn to page 5. All right. So at the very top it says double bar. When you see double bar line, it indicates the end of a piece of music. When you have a repeat sign, the 2 dots, then you, without stopping, you play once again and from the beginning. Okay. So the long haul, does it have 2 dots at the end? No, so we don't repeat it. And we're going to play that first C as if it was a whole note. Okay, so we're going to count it out as 1, 2, 3, 4. So C is simple. You're going to love it. It's skip one, play one, no thumb. So I just place my thumb right above here and the pinky. Let's hear your C. 1, 2, ready, play. Good. So make sure that the whole of your mouthpiece is lined up with the buttons. Otherwise, it won't sound very good and it'll be hard to play. All right? Make sure the ridge is lined up with the buttons as well. All right, let's try number 7. 1, 2, ready, play. Rest, 2, 3, 4. Rest, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now we're going to do number 8, 4 by 4. If you look at the end of the piece, are there 2 dots at the end? Yes. So you're going to repeat this. So let's do air flute, which means we're going to finger it first, and then we'll play it. Just to remind you, C is the skip one, play one, and the pinky. D, you would lift up your first finger and place the 2 closest to this lever. And the thumb, 3 fingers down, no pinky. And then F was your first note you learned at Tabernacle. So it's all the 3 fingers on the top down, first finger of 3, and the pinky. So let's do air flute. So it's C, 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 D, rest, rest, rest. F, 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 E flat, rest, rest, and repeat. Let's try it together. Okay, we'll go slow. 1, 2, ready, play. Rest, rest, rest. Rest, rest, rest. Rest, rest, rest. Rest, rest, rest. Notice I don't use my shoulder as a crutch, because if you do that when you get older, you're going to be hurting here and it won't even sound as good. So you want to do that. Use no shoulder. Okay. Number 9, touchdown. Is there any dots at the end? No. So you play just to the end. Play those as whole notes. It's B flat, and it has the special fingering right underneath the letter B flat. So what it is, it's just like C, except you have the thumb, okay, the bottom part of the thumb, and then the first of 3 and the pinky. I call it my pinch note because it's like you're pinching here and you're pinching here. Okay, try B flat. We'll play number 9. 1, 2, ready, play. Rest, 2, 3, 4. Rest, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to play one of my favorites. It's called the Fab 5. I like to call it the 5 Guys because I think of the restaurant. So number 10, so much fun. You're going to go B flat, B flat, B flat, B flat, C, 2, 3, 4. F, F, E flat, D, rest, rest, repeat. B flat, B flat, B flat, B flat, C, 2, 3, 4. F, F, E flat, D. And if you want to do a little fancy thing, you can go B flat, B flat, A flat, B. Okay, let's try it together. Ready? 5 Guys. 1, 2, ready, play. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, repeat. 2, 3, 4. All right. All right, now we're going to look at the bottom part of page 5. It talks about the treble clef, and it looks like a fancy little G there, kind of. Well, actually, it circles the G line of the staff. So the treble clef, I always call her Mrs. Treble Clef because it's usually the higher notes when you play in that. And then the 4/4 is called the time signature. So if you look at the clock, you can see there's time, the numbers. And so since a clock has numbers, it reminds you that it's called a time signature. Little trick to remember it. Okay, so the time signature says 4/4. The top number says there are 4 beats per measure, and the bottom number means that the quarter note gets the beat. All right? And the note names are like the alphabet, except we're starting on C, and when we get to G, we go back to A. So it's C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. So you all have the alphabet that only goes from A to G, and then you repeat. All right? So then there's a sharp. That symbol, it raises the note and remains in effect for the entire measure. The flat lowers the note and remains in effect for the entire measure. And the natural cancels out a flat or a sharp and remains in effect for the entire measure. All right? Don't worry about too much of this, but it'll come to you as we slowly play through this book. All right? So we're doing reading the notes. Now you notice that they didn't write the names of the notes on the heads like they did up here. The good news is this number 11 is exactly the same as the Fab 5. All right? So they're just trying to get you to start playing without the notes written for you. They want you to figure it out yourself. Now, if you want, since we're just beginning, you can write out the notes. You can stop the tape right now and see if you want to write these notes out, not just for 11, but for 12. Then the bottom, you are going to do an essential elements quiz. You're going to go ahead and write the notes yourself and see if you can figure it out on your own. If you figure this out, I'll have a special surprise for you next time I see you. Okay? So go ahead and we're going to start reading the notes. Same thing as number 10. And then we're going to do first flight. All right? Here we go. Starting with B flat. And then there's a repeat, just like number 10. 1, 2, ready, play. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Number 12 has a repeat as well. And if you wrote down the notes, great. We start on D. We have D. We have C. We have B flat. And we have F and E flat. So how many notes do we know now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 notes. That's exciting because we have half of a scale already. All right, let's start on D. First flight, number 12. 1, 2, ready, play. Rest. Rest, repeat. Rest. All right, good. Now remember the F is a little more challenging, so you got to sit up straight and use your diaphragm, which is the muscle right underneath, right here, underneath your rib cage, and you got to push hard so you can hold in the air. It's really good to go jogging once in a while. It helps build up your lung capacity. Okay, I'll see you next time, and happy practicing.